If I was ever going to use something similar to a cheesy pickup line during a podcast, it's going to be this. When you go to big dogs, you've got to do big things. And what better way to do that than to bring in, some big people to sit down and talk to some of our support partners. So Damien Holloway is our VP of Support and Services. He's doing a fantastic job. And we talked about it before we got out there. Maybe let's sit down and just get a one-on-one conversation going between Damien and some of our support partners to talk about the support experience, through a partner program and, what are the good and the bad and the ugly pieces of it and, just get a different take on it. And so I really enjoyed sitting back listening to this conversation with Bryce from Access Networks, and I think you will too. So as always, sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Hi, I'm Damien Holloway, Vice President of Customer Service and Support. I'm here with Bryce from Access Networks, and we're here just to talk about Access Networks a little bit. Do you want to just introduce yourself and the business?
Sure, yeah, absolutely. I'm Bryce Nordstrand. I'm the VP GM of Access Networks, part of Snap One. So, yeah, good to be here.
Thank you. So, how long have you been a Ruckus customer?
Let's see, Access Networks has gone back over a decade now.
Right.
I've been with the company for about 8 years, so the whole time I've been here, we've been part of, involved with Ruckus at some level, and very deep now, obviously. So, yeah.
Fantastic. So tell us a little about Adler and your customers and what you use Ruckus for as part of your solution.
Yeah, so our main market is residential,
right?
And we do kind of two parts to our business. We do obvious product sales. We have a OEM relationship with Ruckus, so we have our brand on Ruckus product. And we do a lot of add-ons to that from our service and support, really catering to our market specifically. And then we also do fully managed MSP type network solutions, specifically to the residential market.
Great.
It's been a great experience for us.
So when you say residential, what does that mean? Like, what are they actually using in their home? What are they trying to do? Right?
Yeah, so if you think residential, it's really big, right? You think very big.
Well, I mean, I've got Wi-Fi in my home, and I don't work with a partner traditionally. So what's different here? Right?
Yeah, so our market is specific. We go through the integration market, the residential integration market. So our partners are integration professionals, and then they go directly to the end user.
Right.
And that end user is typically high net worth.
Right.
It's typically people that pay for things for their house. They're not DIY people.
Right.
They're the kind of people that would have a company come in and clean their pool, or a company come in and put in their Wi-Fi for some reason or another. And so our market is really it's pretty small, but there's a lot of opportunity within that market.
Right. So these are people who are putting Wi-Fi in their home. They're using it for home audio, video,
so
security.
All the things that you would have in a connected home that sit on top of a really solid, robust network backbone would be part of their solutions that the integration companies may be putting in. So it could be anything from distributed audio, distributed video. It could be a security camera system. It could be all of those things, lighting control, shade control, all of those things. And every one of those things is a connected device now. So we're supporting that entire deployment. We're the fourth trade, as you would put it. Plumbing, electrical, and now internet, right?
Yeah, the fourth utility. Yeah, exactly. So what does it mean for the customers if it doesn't work?
Well, being that a lot of the end users that we deal with in our market are high net worth, high profile individuals, run businesses, or are some type of leadership position within businesses, it means a lot if they don't work. It can disrupt their entire day. It can sometimes bring their business to a screeching halt. We've got some really interesting projects that we've been involved in, everything from like cryptocurrency to government and those people that are in the government, those kind of things. Obviously, I can't mention names, but it's incredibly crucial to how they go about their day-to-day life, and more so in the last 2 years, right? It's
really
been amplified
because of working from home and
multiple times over.
With COVID and the rest of it. Okay, nice. And so obviously, I'm responsible for service and support. So what does that mean for you to have that kind of support from us?
Yeah, so the biggest thing that we get from our
and you can speak honestly. We're all amongst friends here.
No, yeah, absolutely. The biggest thing that we get from our relationship with Ruckus when it becomes a support interaction, we typically are self-serving to like what we would call a tier 3 or tier 4, where you're really getting into an engineer conversation, but where your organization and the support organization within Ruckus really comes to bat for us is when we're at a point where we don't have a fix, there isn't a solution, and it becomes a feature request or maybe a bug fix or something like that. Because of our relationship with your organization, it gets escalated relatively quick, and we're able to come to the engineering team at Ruckus with facts, right, from the support mechanism coming into engineering saying these are the facts of the situation, and we need to address this, and we need to do it quickly because Access Networks has X number of deployments that have this issue happening currently, and that has paid dividends for our company over the years, many times. And one specific that we had that actually ended up being a huge advantage for I think Ruckus overall is we were very heavy into video over IP, media over IP, well before Ruckus was really looking at it.
Right.
And we had some significant challenges there. We kind of worked some support tickets. Those turned into engineering requests. Those turned into things that were added to firmware and done within weeks, not within months.
Okay.
And that was huge for our market and for our partners. And because of that whole exercise, Ruckus is now part of the SDVOE Alliance. And so we
the what?
The SDVOE.
Okay.
So it was part of something that we really helped kind of shed some light on what the opportunity was there for both of our organizations.
Could you speak about the SDV a little bit more?
Yeah, so it's basically a standards-based organization around video over IP, the distribution method and what was required at the switch level and the software level in order for that to work properly with video over IP solutions from Crestron and some of the big, more commercial and also residential brands that are out there. Internally within the Access Networks, part of Snap One, we have our own video over IP solution that, and those fixes helped us go to market with a better strategy. So.
Perfect. And so, I mean, we're honored and thankful for your business. You've obviously got a choice in the market. Why have you focused on the Ruckus solutions to rebrand and drive your business forward?
So the biggest thing that we focused on, one, is a partnership that we have with pretty much every tier within Ruckus, all the way up to Bart and the team, and it's been a great experience for us over the years through all the different things that Ruckus has been through.
Yep.
And it's always been really consistent, which is just a testament to the people that you guys hire. But outside of that, as far as us going our go-to-market strategy, we are a performance-based company, high performance-based company, and there isn't anybody that does Wi-Fi performance like Ruckus does. We went through other brands prior to landing on Ruckus.
So you did look,
Yeah, we did, and we.
I'm sure you continue look.
We wouldn't be doing our due diligence if we didn't, right? So, and we always end up back at we're in the right place. We've made the right decision, and we equate a lot of what we see in our market with the high-end products. High-end speakers, high-end projectors, those kind of things. It all comes down to fidelity. It comes down to performance, and what the signal to noise ratio gains and all of those kind of things. We can get really technical, right? We can have all those conversations, but really what it comes down to is that high performance and the ability of the Ruckus product and the technologies that we are, honored to have in our Access Networks brand to be able to perform at the level that we do in pretty much any scenario, whether it be high density environments or ultra high throughput requirements, whatever that is. We know that we're putting in rock solid networks that are going to be rock solid for years to come, and our partners, that's one of the key tenets of their businesses with their clients is they've got to have guaranteed performance. So.
Excellent, thank you. So, if you speak to our engineers directly, what would you ask for them, or what do you appreciate as part of a hot case or a request? I mean, obviously you've talked about the escalation to engineering, but again, speaking directly to some of our engineers who are out there who we're going to talk to with this, what are the great characteristics or what you look for in that experience?
Yeah, I mean, one of the scenarios that I just give you another example. We had an MDU project that we were working on, and which is not a normal thing for us. We have some MDU solutions that we've been involved in, and man, the support team and how they went about, overcoming some pretty significant obstacles in the site and the makeup and the just the physics of the site.
Right.
I mean, there it's just a level of dedication that you don't get in a lot of organizations out there.
Right.
And it's one of our tenets within our organization is be an owner.
Right.
And we get that from every level within the organization. And when you're in the middle of a support where you've got us as your client,
right,
and then our client, and then you've got an end user on the end. I mean, it's
a few steps removed.
And
yeah.
so by the time that pressure comes up the pipeline, man, it's pretty hardcore.
It's hot and hot. Yeah.
And having the team members at Ruckus really step up and just dedicate and just go to all ends to figure out what's going on and give us a solution is huge.
So owning the issue and communicating.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, thank you, Bryce, for your time. Is there anything you want to add? Or
No, this is great. I'm
Perfect.
happy to sit down and talk anytime.
Great.
All right.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.